Hello folks, Luke Simons with you. I have my son Warren. Today we're working on this old trailer. I think I only paid $250, $300 for it.
Yep.
And I bought it like 4 or 5 years ago. Haven't done much to it. Put on a used set of old pickup tires. Took those off my wife's Astro van when we sold it, and they're still like brand new. Been a great trailer. I never thought we'd use a little trailer like this so much. But sure ended up being nice. Hauled a little 8-end tractor from different ranches. Pick and roll pickup. You know, that can carry 2 bales, but it still can pull a trailer. Put a couple 3 bales on this trailer. If you have to go to a ranch with some hay, you're good to go. Bag of feed here and there, big tote bag. These little trailers really are handy. So utilizing the tar out of it, today putting new wood on. Come along for the adventure. We're talking really rotted boards here, all cracked up, big holes in there. Underneath here is big holes. You can see I kind of patched it with a piece of wood there. And my little tractor started falling through it. So got some new green treat, which is pretty fancy. I think I paid like $8 more a board. And I'll still probably treat those in Luke's Magic used oil. So we're looking at a piece of metal here that actually keeps the wood on. I did buy some screws that we're going to put some self-tapping in here into the frame, what frame there is. But you can see there's a weld right here. My son's going to take a grinder and pop that off. That piece will come off and our new boards will be able to slide in. Should be a pretty quick process, hopefully. It's pretty cracked up. In fact, this board here just fell apart. Look at that. That's where my tractor probably fell through. Little 8-end tractor. Boy, that stuff is beat up. Make good firewood though. On the back side of the trailer, there's this piece of C-channel, and the wood is fitting under here, so it's actually snug fit. And I believe we're replacing the original boards here. By doing so, we are actually going to pre-drill and screw these boards down too. And I think that's going to make the trailer ride a little better and give it a little more stability. There's actually quite a few trailer lights here, and this has been pretty countrified, which means to say kind of a renegade trailer. So at this point, right now, I'm not sure that we're gonna fix the lighting at this point. We are probably just gonna bypass the lighting, and then when we do, we'll just do it real good and right, because we need this trailer tomorrow. These little clips here are very nice to keep around, so those aren't junk at all. We will save every one of those. Little trick, little spoiler, we use water hose, old water hose, to guard this stuff here costs money, this plastic stuff, and it doesn't last very good. An old water hose will protect every one of those lines. Put a little silicone in the water hose ends so moisture doesn't get in there. Mice don't chew your wires, geese don't chew your wires. Very, very nice. Water hose is a very nice thing to have on the farmstead. Save those clips if you have clips. Here's a perfect example of how bad these boards truly, really are. I mean, that's all missing there. That's a patched in board there. And we barely picked up on that end, and it came right off. Let's check our board here, son. Right there, that'll work. we're working some cracks over. They're trying to work them over to the side. I don't know if the trailer's tweaked a little bit or the wood. Probably the trailer, actually. Step on this one more. A big thank you to my camera crew, Dakota and Cheyenne, my lovely daughters. Thank you for bringing us lunch. You know, a lot of my friends are anti-cats, and I just don't get it. Cats on a homestead belong. Mice, they're natural on a homestead, but they don't belong. They'll rip up wiring in your car, destroy your vehicles, feed, etc. Get a good cat, or a couple of them. We chalked a line here, found the frame. We're pre-drilling the wood with one bit and then drilling through the steel with another bit, a good bit. And I would recommend on every homestead that you have two types of bits, one for wood and one for only steel. And don't cheap out. Buy a good set for steel. And I always use lubrication. There's two things that'll destroy a drill bit. Too much pressure and heat. So you can get away with that by using just steady pressure and a lot of lubricate oil on your drill bit. This is going to tremendously help you out. And the drill bits I buy are expensive and they're good. So that's what we're doing here. We're using a self-tapping screw. It's not self-tapping as in make its own hole, but it will make its own threads. And a very, very nice product. It's just for decking. My son is putting together the end piece, which will keep the board on the very front. And we're just simply bolting those down. Altogether, this project is turning out wonderful. The trailer is much, much more solid now than it ever was because we secured the boards down on the frame. Before it just kind of floated, and you want some flexibility there, but not as much as it had. So the other side has a piece of channeling that the board just slipped into, and that's why we were pounding on this end. Now this was welded on, I believe in, two spots. All the other welds were broke, and there was only 3 or 4 other spots it was welded onto. And somebody put a 1 bolt through there, so I used that hole again. And then we drilled 2 on the outside board, and then 1 dead center on the rest of them. And this here, which is a pretty good sized piece of steel, is acting as 1 big washer all the way across. These are special screws just for putting on decking on trailers, and they are really, really nice. Just pre-drill a hole, self-tapping screw, and it goes right through the frame. Really nice. Really happy with those, and they really bit down good. Originally, this trailer didn't have these boards screwed down at all. They were just hold on by both ends is all. So really, this trailer is a lot more solid than it ever was.
Well, thank you, Coops.
I always bend down and when my hats fall off,
I
always bend down and get them without getting off my horse.
Yeah, I used to do that too when I was younger.
Thank you for taking time to leave a comment and hitting that thumbs up button. It sure does help us. As most of you know, we have our giveaway, and how you qualify for that is you have to be a subscriber, leave comments, and hit that thumbs up button. Thanks for watching. Until next time, this is Luke Simons. May the Lord guide and keep you, and happy trails.
Me, my horse, and God.